Hi everybody, it's Scott Barnes. I'm really excited that you guys are here today. We're going to do a little bit of unpackaging. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my product and why I did some of the things I did, because I think you all are curious. This is the Snatural Palette, right? And now I put it into a bag. Okay, the reason why I did that is because I didn't want this being handled by people outside of the warehouse or outside of the manufacturer. It goes through a lot of hands before it gets to you, and I didn't want other people touching it. So let's open it. It's sealed. Okay. Here's the seal. You break the seal just like you would any other kind of bag, right? Now, I put a silica bag inside of each one of these bags. This is a silica chip. What it does is it takes any moisture out of the bag. So nothing can grow like mold or mildew or all these other things that you hear about with other cosmetic lines. So it was a really big thing for me to make sure. Okay. That explains the bag situation. So it's fresh. Only you have it. Now here's my XO palette, which I said hugs and kisses from me because this is really like my signature colors, signature style, and it's called Snatural. Why? Because it's a natural palette, and on top it says Snatural. Snatural #1. See that? Gorgeous, right? And the sleeve really kind of tells a story about what it is. So this was my kiss to you guys. When I decided to come out with color and a palette, I wanted sustainable packaging. I wanted packaging that was going to not take 200 years to break down. I think right now we have a global issue, and I think all of us need to be conscious. Part of the reason why I didn't do gigantic PR boxes is because, yeah, it looks great and it's fun to show it off on television and on your YouTube channel. Look, it's a big gigantic PR box and it's this, that, and the other thing. And you all know what I'm talking about. And what happens with that stuff? You throw it away and it winds up becoming landfill. And I think it's very irresponsible of all of us to not deliver a great product and really concern ourselves more with the packaging, the outer packaging, which really doesn't do a whole lot of anything. All right, so that being said, I did cardboard, sustainable packaging that, look at that, how amazing is that, can break down. So this is the inside of the palette. There's 20 shades. I put a plastic film, as you see, just for protection, okay? I wrote on the mirror, be the best version of yourself. And I don't mean that the way you look. I'm talking about the way you feel, the way you treat others, the way you want to be treated. Be the best version of yourself, okay? And if you guys look at how I set this up, it was very interesting. I know a lot of times, like, you can buy an eyeshadow palette and there's quads for, right? So I made these so that they work together, whether you're working with these four, or these four, they all work together in tandem. You can highlight with this, cut crease with that, lid, underneath, on top. Same thing here. You can go this way or you can go that way. I prefer this quad right here, and then this quad, which is dark, shimmer, and a little bit of a background, okay? And so on and so forth. So I came up with names like Angelic, because she's angelic, Saucy, Muted, because it was muted glamour, right? Brazen, it's a little stronger of a color. Laced, retro, woody, don't ask. Vintage, starlet, because starlets are cute, right? We like a little starlet. And risque, brick house, which is one of my favorite shades. I use this a lot. You'll see I use this a lot on J-Lo. It's one of my favorite colors. Siren, which I use a lot as well. Foxy, I use this a lot. I think I work a lot right in here. Like, this is really, I mean, I use them all. The other night I used Sin, which I thought was really an amazing dark charcoal. I make colors that are really gonna last, and that's really what I was about. It was hard for me to find. I find that blacks, and you guys probably can attest to this, anybody that searched for the perfect black eyeshadow, it has a propensity to turn gray, blue, a little too much tan, or a little too brown. This is black. So I'm gonna start with the black. Let's start with the black. I'm gonna show you how dark that is. and how it goes onto the skin. Right? Now, what I thought was interesting about this is that you can actually layer this. I'm taking Hollywood and going over top of it. See, so there's not fallout because they're actually amazing formulation, and it's not just because I made them. So I think when you layer these up, these were all meant to be worked together or in tandem or by themselves. So that's what I really feel sets this palette apart. Again, it's called Snatural by me, Scott Barnes.